Frank couldn't lift his granddaughter last Christmas. His legs just wouldn't respond. But what changed in just 3 weeks? Wasn't exercise, wasn't pills. It was one food, the kind most seniors overlook. If you felt weaker lately, it's not just aging. After 60, your muscles stop responding the way they used to, especially at night. Even if you're eating protein, it may not be enough to protect your strength. But there's a food, simple, affordable, that helps flip the switch back on. Morning and night. And it works, even in sleep. This is where most seniors get it wrong. 1. Eggs are the best protein. After 60, Frank used to start every morning the same way. 2 scrambled eggs, whole grain toast, black coffee. He thought it was the healthy choice, just like the heart doctor said on TV. But week after week, he felt his legs weakening. Stairs felt steeper. Getting out of the car took longer. One morning, he actually stumbled stepping off the porch. That's when he called me, and what we discovered surprised even him. You see, eggs aren't bad, but after 60, they're not enough. What most people don't realize is that your muscles change after 60. They stop responding to small protein hits, even the ones that used to work just fine. It's called anabolic resistance, and it means your muscles become hard of hearing to normal protein messages. Think of it like this. Protein is a key, but as you age, the lock, your muscle cells, gets rusty. You need a stronger key to turn it, and that key is leucine. Leucine is the amino acid that tells your muscle-building switch, called the mTOR pathway, to turn on. Eggs only contain about 0.6 grams of leucine per egg, but research shows that after 60, your muscles need at least 2.5 grams of leucine in one sitting to overcome resistance and trigger growth. And that's where Greek yogurt comes in. Just 1 cup of plain, non-fat Greek yogurt has 2.5 grams of leucine, more than 4 eggs combined, plus 21 grams of total protein. So, when Frank swapped his eggs for yogurt and berries in the morning, within 10 days, his energy came back. By week 3, he said, "I walked across the parking lot and didn't feel like I had to lean on my cane." This isn't about demonizing eggs. It's about giving your muscles what they actually hear. Because after 60, the message needs to be louder. But what most seniors miss is what comes next. 2. The muscle foreman. Inside you. Frank's progress didn't come from lifting weights. It started with one quiet switch inside his muscles, and it changed everything. Let me explain. Inside every muscle cell, there's a biological foreman. His name is mTOR, short for mechanistic target of rapamycin. Think of mTOR like the guy at a construction site who decides when to build. If he shows up and gives the green light, muscle gets built. If he stays in his trailer, nothing happens. In your younger years, even small amounts of protein could wake him up. But after 60, he gets sluggish. He won't respond unless you deliver the exact signal, loud and clear. And that signal is leucine. Leucine is like the foreman's morning alarm. Greek yogurt happens to be packed with it, 2.5 grams in just 1 cup. Now, here's where timing matters. In a 2017 study from McMaster University, participants who consumed Greek yogurt within 1 hour of waking saw a 16.4% increase in biceps muscle thickness and 98 kilograms in total strength gain over 12 weeks. That's compared to only 7% in the placebo group. Why? Because morning is when mTOR is most responsive, but only if you hit the leucine threshold. Frank didn't skip breakfast. He just replaced it with 1 cup of plain, non-fat Greek yogurt and a handful of berries. 3 weeks later, he texted me, "Just helped my neighbor carry groceries. Haven't done that in a year." He was glowing. His foreman had finally woken up. What's the first food your muscles hear in the morning? 3. Why protein fails without the right signal. This might sound strange, But not all protein builds muscle, and for seniors, that truth matters more than ever. See, most people believe that eating enough protein is the solution, but after 60, your body stops listening to small doses. It's like turning up the radio but hearing static. This silent shift is called anabolic resistance, and it means even if you eat the same foods you did at 40, your muscles won't respond unless they get a very specific signal. That signal, again, is leucine, the amino acid that flips the mTOR switch. In a 2015 meta-analysis published in the British Journal of Nutrition, researchers studied 999 older adults across 16 studies. The result? Leucine supplementation increased muscle protein synthesis 1.08 times more than placebo. That may not sound dramatic, but it's enough to halt muscle loss, and in some cases, reverse it. So, how much leucine do you actually need? Experts recommend 2.5 to 2.8 grams per meal for older adults. Greek yogurt gives you that. Without needing 4 to 5 eggs or scoops of powder, Frank didn't change his total protein. He just hit that leucine target. Morning, yes, but also at lunch and dinner. Grilled salmon, tempeh, Greek yogurt as dessert, even lentils with olive oil. His energy, stable, his balance, back. He said, "It was like my body finally started saying yes again." And this is when your body starts saying yes again. 4. The secret muscle drain. While you sleep, Frank was eating better. He felt stronger in the morning until he didn't. About 2 weeks in, he told me, "Mornings are still rough. I wake up stiff, like my legs were emptied overnight." And in a way, they were. See, most seniors focus on what they eat during the day, but the real damage happens at night. After 60, your body enters a fasting state while you sleep. No food for 7 to 9 hours. And during that time, your body still needs protein to repair and maintain your muscles. If it doesn't get it, it breaks down muscle tissue to survive, a process called catabolism. That's why so many seniors wake up sore, weak, or with reduced mobility. It's not just aging, it's overnight muscle drain. But here's the good news. There's one food that acts like an IV drip for your muscles while you sleep. It's called casein protein, and Greek yogurt is full of it. Unlike fast proteins like whey, casein digests very slowly, releasing amino acids over 6 to 8 hours. It quietly fuels your muscles while you rest. In a 2017 study published in the Journal of Nutrition, men over 65 who consumed 40 grams of casein before bed showed significantly higher overnight muscle protein synthesis than those who didn't eat anything. That's the fix Frank needed. Now, every night, he mixes half a cup of Greek yogurt with a tablespoon of casein powder and a few berries. About 45 minutes before bed, he told me, "Next morning, I actually felt like my legs belonged to me again. No more groaning to get out of bed. No more cane, just steady strength. Even in sleep. Here's what your cells are actually doing while you're sleeping." Frank didn't overhaul his life. He didn't join a gym or buy expensive powders. He just listened to what his body was really asking for. A clearer signal, the right timing, and a protein his muscles could actually hear. So, if you felt yourself slowing down lately, not just in speed, but in spirit, maybe it's not age. Maybe it's your muscles waiting for the message to come through. And the beauty. That message is gentle. It comes in the form of food. A spoonful at a time, morning and night. Your body is still listening. You just have to speak its language again. What would it feel like to wake up stronger than the day before? Start with one small change. See where your strength returns. If you found this helpful, share it with someone over 60 who deserves to feel strong again. And if you want more simple science-backed tools for aging well, click subscribe. And remember, always talk with your doctor before making any changes. We're just here to guide the conversation.